Welcome back, book buddies. Let's read another book from the Marvel Advent Calendar. Let's open Day 10. Fists of Fury. Day 10. Fists of Fury. Ah! Kamala Khan screamed as she slammed her fist against the school building. She had just failed her major biology test. That supervillain kept me up all night. I should have studied. Only a few people knew that Kamala was the superhero Ms. Marvel. She had the power to stretch, morph, and heal. Her fists were powerful, too. Just ask the wall. Ms. Marvel, boomed a deep voice. Come with me now. Kamala turned to see a strange man wearing a coat and hat. She was shocked. How did he know her superhero name? He must be looking for trouble. Her temper flared again. All right, let's go, big guy, she cried. Excellent, the man said cheerfully. I shall lead the war, he yelled in surprise as Kamala threw a punch at his face. The man quickly removed his tattered hat and coat. Kamala gasped. It was Thor. I apologize for approaching you in disguise, he said. I was trying to keep a low profile. A supervillain named the Inventor is here in Jersey City. He has been kidnapping teenagers and turning them into... I'm going to stop you right there, said Kamala. This is the last thing I need right now. I should be studying, not chasing weird villains. Why can't you Avengers just leave me alone? She ran down the street, seething with anger. Kamala knew she had a bad temper. She shouldn't go around yelling at Asgardian warriors or anyone like that. But it wasn't her fault that she had powers. What if she didn't want to be a superhero? Bring! Just then she heard alarms. A pet shop was being robbed. Kamala hung her head, knowing she had to help. She quickly changed into her Ms. Marvel suit. Help! A supervillain is robbing my shop, the owner shouted. Ms. Marvel saw red. This evil thing was going to regret ever stepping foot in her city. She stretched one of her arms and grabbed the criminal. She gasped. Was that a beak? The creature screeched loudly. Squawk! Squawk! Be quiet, Miss Marvel yelled, squeezing the villain a little too tightly. Suddenly, it started to cry. Miss Marvel released the creature in surprise, and it ran away. Kamala took off her mask. She began to cry too. What was she thinking? She could have really hurt someone. Silently, Thor arrived and sat down beside her. You know, you and I have a lot in common. I doubt it, Kamala replied. It's true, said Thor. I used to have quite the temper too. Kamala wiped away a tear. Really? Because from where I'm sitting, you seem pretty perfect. You're an Avenger. Even Avengers aren't perfect, said Thor. You let your temper get the best of you today, but it doesn't define who you are. Now let's go and stop the inventor. With that, Kamala picked herself up and took Thor's hand. The two heroes flew off, ready to fight. Crash! Miss Marvel and Thor burst into the inventor's lair. It was filled with bird people. The flock attacked in a fury of feathers and a chorus of cheeps as the heroes kicked and punched until Thor's lungs were heaving and Miss Marvel's fists were aching. How wonderful you came, said a shrill voice. Miss Marvel looked up. It was the inventor. He was standing on top of some kind of giant robot. Welcome to your doom, he chirped. Perhaps you're wondering what I am doing here, the inventor said. Well, make yourselves comfortable, and I shall tell. You're stealing pet birds and putting their DNA into people you recruited for your villainous bird army. Yeah, Thor told me on the way over here, said Miss Marvel. Thor gave a hearty snort. Oh, the inventor said, annoyed. Yes, well, got it in one. Let's move straight to the showdown, said Miss Marvel. She enlarged herself until she was as high as the ceiling, grabbed a huge metal machine and smashed it into the inventor's robot, destroying it completely. They did it. Miss Marvel and Thor had defeated the inventor. But how were they going to fix all of those bird people? Got it, Miss Marvel said, pushing a big red reverse button on the Mutator 3000. Suddenly the room was full of normal people and exotic birds. It has been an honor, Miss Marvel, said Thor. Call me if you ever again find yourself stretched too thin. Miss Marvel smirked. Your jokes are terrible, but I guess no one is perfect. And there's Miss Marvel. The end. Thank you very much for joining me again today. Do come back so we can read more books together. Please like and subscribe. Bye!